Hello and welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. Thank you for your love and your support. We are getting into the continuation of a reading by way of just going through the Akashic Records. However, the messages have been really strong. This message may resonate with you if you've been seeing angel numbers 1111, 1122, and 1025. The message behind angel number 1025 is know what realm you are in. It seems here that someone could be facing the consequences of some ill decisions that was made. On the board, we have envy, triggered. This energy that is feeling envious is feeling so because of comparison. It seems here that this comparison is causing flashbacks towards some childhood traumas as well. Whatever it is definitely triggering some kind of emotion in them that is making them want to explode from feeling caught and having flashbacks. The explosive energy here continues, as it seems that something is, in addition to these triggers and envy, there's an issue here that is about to explode and blow up in flames, and this energy who is being envious is being very depressed about it. There could be sleeping in or being in dark spaces during the daytime. And also there's an energy with depression, mourning, don't want to hear it, and bank failure in the reverse. There could be a sudden change in someone's ability to access finances or funds. Two for two on the timer. This could be actually as a result of bringing balance to some injustice. So we have mourning, don't want to hear it, bank failure in the reverse, toxic in the upright. Whatever this loss is, this lack of access is tied to some kind of toxicity. This toxicity is carrying a ripple effect into the future. And this will require some kind of travel or meeting here. But there's definitely travel to a place. And this travel is tied to, with spiral in the reverse, it is tied to gaining some kind of control or possible upward mobility with the latter upward trend. We have revisiting a job as well. So there could be a behavior that someone indulges in. But anyhow, we'll continue. I'll go back to that. So there is travel here to gain some kind of control of a situation that was supposed to bring some progress. We do have Earth sign in the reverse coming out, so this could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy that is currently experiencing some kind of south node repercussion for their actions. We do have caution coming after that and putting on a show. As I began to clarify these messages, I started to become a little bit more aware that with toxicity way off in the future, getting a room, spiral in the reverse, earth sign in the reverse. And energy here may be required to complete a task because of a toxic behavior that they had in the past. It's as though it's coming back to haunt them. They're having to do something that they used to do in the past. This could also be tied to a humiliation ritual as well. Clarifying envy triggers childhood wounds, flashbacks. We have the Chariot in the reverse. Self-discipline, opposition, lack of direction, lack of control. Inability to control someone's emotion and having it rule them to the point of them being derailed or acting derailed. The Chariot was followed by the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands fell in the challenge, on way in the future, and childhood wounds. There is a behavior here of throwing tantrums and being an agent of upheaval when it comes to harmony, possibly in homes and marriages and communities. And this is a shadow aspect of this envious energy. We have shadow self followed by the hermit, very, very, very strong earth sign energy. So we have strong Capricorn and Virgo as well as Taurus. Everybody's on the board here. Very strong. So it's a bunch of energies that are representing all three signs that have been in their shadow aspect. I am bringing this message as, when was it, last night? There is a message I received for which I have yet to do the readings. This was at 10:01, which brings to angel number 1001. There's a message here about a soul collector. Someone may have gone to a Sangoma in South Africa. Something here about facing a sickness and Lazarus. Angel number 949 was also important. If this reading resonates with you, you may want to tune in for that reading. I'll try to do this reading next, as I do sense a kind of off energy about this. Someone may have done a summoning, and your timing and calculation for when you tapped into a portal may have been off, and what came in was not what you were expecting, maybe. You know, speaking of which, we're kind of doing a bit of segue here. And I don't know if I mentioned that I am in a place where we're deprived of all year round summer experiences, and so we're kind of moving out of winter to spring. So you will be hearing blowers, lawnmowers, all kinds of things are happening. So welcome to this very real life reading. Homeowners where I live take great pride in their properties, so everybody's out and busy. So this segue that we're on. When someone comes to you and says to you, I want you to do a thing that is a vile thing, that whether or not it challenges any value system that you can draw upon within the blink of an eye, something about it doesn't sit right with you. You just know, but you do it because in this case, you're an earth sign, and you may have a more challenging time being as airy and as uber emotional as others. depending on what you've tapped into and how much of your soul that you've cultivated into your reality. But when you choose to do this thing, if you find, and the ultimate thing is that there is no one that you are gazing up towards as though they are a savior or of anything. There is no one that you should be gazing towards as though they are anything above you. Because what oftentimes happens is that when you idealize people, you put them on a pedestal. They know this, they will use that power play to require things of you that may put you in a pickle. A lot of times when someone will ask you to do something that is vile and dirty, there is a chain of command. There is something that they're trying to manifest, and they are seeking a soul energy to take the bait. Oftentimes, especially when you deal in these hierarchical structures where this person knows this person, sometimes even the way how groups play, you can be a part of an organization for years and decades, and you're on the outskirts and you don't even know. But the whole time you've been making the maddest sacrifices, putting your soul at stake, putting your family at stake. We continue. So this energy lacks discipline and direction and control and is very aggressive because there's an underlying issue here of envy that is tied to some kind of childhood trigger or lack. This energy is going through a depression. They are currently in their shadow self, possibly going through destructive behaviors. There could be a lot of drinking as well. There could be a lot of alcohol consumption. And the devil is followed by the hermit. This energy is being forced to face their actions potentially, and it is bringing about a depression. They could be having horrible times at night and possibly during the day. They could be having severe mood swings as well with the sun cycles. Knight of Swords in the reverse. This person is very restless. They're feeling tired. They want to take action, but they can't. They want to take action while disregarding whatever it is that they got up to. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. There could have been some ill decisions here when it came to generating money. And again, we see this not listening to your intuition. Don't want to hear it. Bank failure. Someone could have told this person that they were going to lose everything that they had. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse, toxic. So there was a plan here to move into uh move on to a new journey. They had the plans to do it. They had established the roadway to travel upon. They had a vision of the globe in their palm, but this was inverted because of toxicity and way off in the future. Like I said, something is coming back to bite someone in the ass, unfortunately. And this is where we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Hmm. Again, the ties, the relationships, doing things for people. And they, you must know, you must know. I saw this image of the crystals and uh, and Lucifer. Oh, we have heartbreak. Oh, this is the card I took up. Three of Swords. Um, and it said, "Do you think they're gonna know?" And I think Jesus said that to Lucifer, and Lucifer says, "I don't think so. They're asleep." So the lesson will come, and oftentimes it's the same people who were clapping you on your shoulder and telling you that you were the next big man in town. They're the ones who are the true soul collectors. Way off in the future, the Hierophant energy is going to require this. An earth sign is going to be required by a Taurus energy, an institution, or a group of people that they're affiliated with. They're going to be required to travel to contain potentially a toxic earth sign. Wow. This could be a in and out thing with earth sign in the reverse morning. Caution when you're leaving. Caution. Make sure that you leave. Wow. Someone could be coming to collect. That energy is coming out strong. There's the energy here of someone coming in to do a job and getting very, very strict stipulations for when they need to leave. Because why? The story needs to corroborate. We need you to be in and out by a certain time. You must move a certain way for the story to stick. Way off in the future, toxic travel. Toxic travel in the reverse. Way off in the future, the Hierophant getting a room. The Magician in the reverse. Manipulation, poor planning, untapped talent, insecure, lack of confidence, narcissism. This group is losing their confidence in a toxic earth sign, and they're sending a handler in. What else, Spirit? Someone here could be purchasing or going to a hardware store. I'm seeing a leaf blower, or you could be walking by leaf blowers. I don't know. What is that? We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Someone doesn't want to go. There is an energy here that may have engaged in certain decisions in the past. There is a task that they are really in their heads about, and they're doing a lot of soul searching about it. But this is making a group restless. And this group is thinking, we need someone to come in and control this person, because now they are in hermit mode, Virgo energy. Now they're looking at their shadow self. This energy could be in a situation as well with the Four of Wands, the Devil, the Hermit. There could be toxicity within the home situation as well. But there's definitely an energy of discouragement with the Two of Wands in the reverse, toxic, way off in the future. Hmm. Manipulation, 9 of Wands in the reverse. Someone here could be showing signs of paranoia. They could be staying up late at night. They could be going days without sleep with this depression energy here, morning. Uh-huh. Hmm. Oh, really? What? It is not impossible that there are energies here trying to get someone here into an institution. 2 of Wands in the reverse, the Hierophant, carries an energy of the unexpected. And with the Magician in the reverse, with this manipulation energy and the lowering of one's defenses and caution, there is a plan here for to have someone put away somewhere. These can be energies that really have been using this envious person all along. This person who is feeling triggered from childhood wounds. These could be people in their circle who really have been using them. And now that this person is having some kind of pause and going within to question how they've been, these people are calling the time on their disposal. And it's a plan. Then it's a very, they planned it out really good. They have been cautioned though. Huh? If we'll see. If these energies petitioned any kind of entity tied to decays and ending, they were warned, but someone is prepared to put on a show. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Swords in the reverse. They want to drain an energy here of fire and air energy. Someone here could be feeling really weak. They could be dependent on a group of people with envy, the Chariot in the reverse. There's definitely immobility. Yep, envy, Chariot in the reverse, 4 of Wands. Someone could be going through financial abuse. Oh my goodness. What? Did they take someone's money with mourning, don't want to hear it, bank failure? Toxic. Oh my goodness. An energy here could be going through abuse. An energy here could find themselves being dependent on a group of people here. And they are being abused financially, mentally. 9 of Wands, there has been a lot. 9 of Wands in the reverse, 2 of Wands. There has been an attempt to want to leave a home. But there's definitely interest to corral someone, to have them sit down and shut up. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Cancer, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius. Wow. They want to take over someone's life. They want to make their decisions for them. They want it. These are like energies that want kind of like your power of attorneys type. Yeah. They want to be decision makers in someone's life. Uh, there could be people here seeking to make someone completely incapacitated. What in the cauldron is going on? You'll be stuck. No passion project. Nobody's going to be hearing you. You'll be so dependent on these people. What is this? This is scattered energy and lack of control. I think we'll get one more line of the major cards. Okay, what else, Spirit? The Five of Cups in the reverse. There's a group here that is forcing an earth sign to take a loss. But there is some hidden harm or agenda that is tied to it. Oh my goodness. Someone could have lied as well. Knight of Swords, and someone is lying about what they took the money for, what they used the money for. Something is not adding up. There are funds here that are missing. They're lying about it. They're trying to smooth over a significant drainage of finances. There's a group here that is forcing an earth sign to accept a significant drainage in their finances. Okay, we're gonna pull a few more cards. And then I must get on with my life. Okay. And so isn't that difficult? All right. Allora. Okay, we continue on. Let's go. Let's get some more. And these bad boys, half an hour in. Goodness. Deeper waters. Woo. Oh, someone is finding out that they're going to have to do more than what they bargained for. Step out of your comfort zone. Explore new depths. Stop obsessing first. Oh boy, here they go. Here they go with the monkey shoulder. Here they go. This is them asking, we want you to do this thing. What do you mean? I already did so much for you. I'm drowning at this point, and you guys still want me to. You want me to go another 600 feet? Well, yeah, we know, but listen, things have changed. Prices have gone up. Today's price is not tomorrow's price, friend. Stop obsessing. What do you mean? Man, have a drink, man. Walk it off, friend. Walk it off. Walk it off. Walk it off. You got this. Stop obsessing, man. Why are you so obsessing? And this is what's meeting this person way off in the future. They could be asking this person to engage in an action that really is going to test them and trigger them. Oh my goodness. This is sounding kind of toxic. Stop obsessing. What do you mean you don't want to do it? Setting the record straight in the reverse. Getting a room. Someone is being forced to go do something to balance out the scales with setting the record straight because they are losing control. Which situation is about to explode. This institution and their walls, their four walls, their establishment is potentially facing a tower moment because of some kind of malpractice, possibly. It's worth waiting for. It's worth waiting for. Okay. So this earth sign has something to tell, and they there is an energy here that seems to be waiting on the shores of balance and reconciliation for some truth of a situation that went out of control. What is worth waiting for? Tied to some money or plan. Mm. So it seems here that someone be may need to. Yep. Someone may by necessity need to not entirely tell a truth. Okay. There's something here that needs to be protected, and we'll leave it at that. What is this? Crossing over. Bridge the gap between your hearts with trust. There is a couple here from the past that had a falling out. There could have been other people involved as well. What else? Twin flames. On a holiday or not? Okay, someone has a plan. Got it. Mhm. Okay, let's continue to clarify. This action that they want this earth sign to engage in. I want to, this traveler. This traveler. We're going to get something on this traveler after. The Fool. They could be contracting this person to do something, to renew a contract. To trust and to also bind themselves potentially. To take blind faith. There's an expectation that an individual will give up more trust in whatever this is. Deeper water is the fool. My goodness. I'm getting the vision of someone who is, I'm seeing Michael Phelps at the board. You're learning. Yeah. It's your first few lessons learning the board. And on the third day, they bring you to the highest board. This is what this is giving. Deeper waters to fool. These people are requiring an earth sign energy to dig themselves even deeper than they have before. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. This person doesn't want to do something. There's a, okay. Whatever. Okay. Mm. Okay. So there's an earth sign that's caught themselves in a bind when it comes to their affiliations with an institution. And they're being asked to do something that, in addition to them having lost money, is kind of like really going off the deep end of things. This is after having been roped too deep into things. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reversed. This person is stalling, paying a debt. Huh. Oh boy. If you're an earth sign watching this reading and you owe money, to a group or a situation, they are going to send in a handler to collect. There were strings attached, and this is why you have the Fool, the Hanged Man. Hmm. Yep. There is a handler coming in. We have the Ten of Swords. Hmm. Mm-hmm. You could be seeing 5-5 as well. The power is in this institution. Hmm. Yeah. And they are the ones that are having the say with this earth sign taking a loss. There could also be a Cancer. A karmic Cancer energy. Hmm. Oh. And there could be an Aquarius High Priestess as well. Aquarius Capricorn High Priestess that is tied to a bank or tied to money manifestation, plans, institutions, schemes, such the like. Knight of Swords in the reverse, the High Priestess in reverse. Ooh. Someone could be in trucking. Oh boy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Uh-huh. There's a lot going on here. Let's continue. We have Ace of Swords in the reverse. Confusion, brutality, rethinking an idea, gears. Hmm. An earth sign here received a gift, and whatever this gift was, it was only given with the intention of, at a future date, being able to exert some kind of power or domination to bring an end. A 10 of Swords. And this was intended to be confusing. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Two of Pentacles. -6 +2. -4. 6 6. It was. It absolutely was. We have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse, holding 1 cup, and the 5 of Cups in the reverse. 6 6. The conditions of whatever this giving was done solely with the intention of roping in an earth sign to end them, to bring an end to them. It was a plan. It was a plan. Stan. Someone's name could be Stan. Stanley. Stanley Motors. Don't know why that's relevant. Wow. They're going to leave this person dazed and confused. They're going to have so many things coming at them. It's going to be overwhelming. And there's a connection here that is tied to this loss, ill decision, and having a hard time balancing out. This traveler who's coming in, who is this? Who is this that's getting a room in the future? Toxic, getting a room. This person that's coming in to control things, to put the lid on things. Who is this in the future that will be traveling towards this earth sign in the reverse, for which there is some caution here? We have 7 of Coins in the reverse. I'm getting cease and desist. Cease and desist. Someone could be getting an order from an institution. Someone could be getting an order from an institution tied to their own manipulation, but there is an institution or a group of people here who have some kind of power or sway And they're definitely using this to tear down someone's defenses to bring about an ending to their new journey or ability to start a new journey. We have Five of Swords, definitely betrayal here. They're coming in to stop someone having the ability to long-term plan. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. So unfortunately, this earth sign seemed to have bought into what really is a phantom promise of wealth, maybe. That looks like a ghost, right? And here you are thinking, oh my God, we won large. We're moving on up to the east side in a beach house apartment in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side and a piece of the pie. There was no pie. One person here, even they didn't even know what the hell was going on. They have their faces covered. They have their faces covered. Decline the call. They have their faces covered, jumping into with blind faith. And you're finding out that you got snaked. This is why this handler is coming in to Five of Swords. They're gonna kill it for this person. They could be coming in with terrible news. There was some caution that an earth sign neglected to adhere to heed to. And there is this group that is making sure that they are the ones that's taking the hit for it. We have Page of Wands in the reverse. You won't be able to do anything, friend. No new initiative, no new prospects, no new projects. Look. Look. Page of Wands in the reverse. No new projects. And then we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse as well, being utterly miserable and displeased about it. They are definitely coming to shut the show down on another energy. Four of Swords. They're putting someone to sleep. They are coming in to isolate another energy, and they are going to, the intention here is to put them in the bed to sleep, rest, go rest, sit down. And I guess this is why on holiday is in the reverse. We have crossing over towards the end of this reading, crossing over and twin flames. There is an earth sign here who had plans to get back to someone, and there is an institution or a group here that is coming in to strong arm them. I'm so surprised I haven't seen the Strength card. They're doing this in a very covert way. They are. They are. Then I'm seeing that the reason why the Strength card isn't even on the board is because they have your strength. Please watch The Soul Collector on Tubi. Watch The Soul Collector on Tubi, please. They don't need the Strength card on the board because they took your strength when you sold yourself because you were envious and you lacked discipline. Unhealed, something unhealed within the home that's tied to your childhood, and this is why now a situation's about to explode. They didn't even need the Strength card to overpower you, to effect a 10 of swords. These people have power. There are no other swords on the board except the 10 of swords, followed by the ace of swords in the reverse. Someone here they're going to have a job done on them. This rug is going to be pulled from under them so fast. Wow. Mhm. Ooh wee. Okay. So this is what this person who this Hierophant Taurus energy is sending in to address what is going on with this Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Someone here is going to be left with the consolation prize of it's worth waiting for. They'll always be sitting on the shores waiting. Wow. Okay, how far are we? Goodness Lord. 50, what? 51 minutes in. Way longer than I wanted. I'm going to leave it there. If you wish to, if this reading resonates with you and you're watching it towards the end, I am going to retain it's worth waiting for, the ending, the gears, and this twin flame relationship. I'll do a separate reading for that. Until next time, thank you so much. I hope you found something in this reading. Until next time, bye for now.